Cruise news time. Well, talking about vaccines might be more than cruisers can handle at the moment. I got an update on the story out of St. Vincent. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Lido Loca. I'm your host Tony, here with the latest cruise news updates. Well, I'd like to take another swing at what's going on in St. Vincent because in the previous story I took an angle that was interesting to me. Here's the idea that the world is so crazy right now that we are locked in a pandemic, that even in the midst of a pandemic, a huge crisis like a volcanic eruption brings into some consideration some things that we never had to consider before, like vaccination. That was what I was trying to talk about, and now as I look at the comments on that video, it seems like it's getting a little bit twisted. So let's reset. Let's start over. The big cruise news story is there is a volcano erupting on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They're in the Caribbean. 100,000 people live on those islands, and in proximity to that volcano, there are 16,000 people that need to be evacuated from the red zone. This thing started acting up in 2020 last year, and then this past week it has started spitting ash out, having eruptions. It's very active. This volcano in the past fully erupted in 1979, and in 1902 it erupted and actually killed 1,600 people. So it's very important that people that are in this red zone get evacuated. They will be evacuated to other parts of the island, and the cruise lines are taking cruise ships to St. Vincent to move people from St. Vincent to other islands that are agreeing to take people. The cruise lines involved Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruise Line, Carnival, sending 4 ships down there to take care of business. Some of the ships arrived yesterday. Other ships will arrive by Monday to move people from one island to another. Now, the Prime Minister there in St. Vincent said that for people to get on the cruise ship to get ferried to other islands, they have to be vaccinated. This is not a requirement by the cruise line from as far as I can tell. So there's a lot of people out there like, oh, the cruise lines are trying to make life and death. That's not really the story. Again, the interesting thing to me was that during this crazy, natural disaster of a volcano erupting, because we're in a pandemic, because of where we've been over the last year, that this is part of the question. And I thought that was interesting. Again, I forgot at some level, we don't have this conversation very well. And so as I watched the comments, I just wanted to come back and re-report the story. The big story is that the cruise lines are able to help out. They're able to move people off of St. Vincent to other islands. That's the big story. So that's really what we should be focusing on. Again, big kudos to the cruise lines for doing that. And again, big kudos to the government there in St. Vincent that were able to procure vaccinations so that if people do need to leave the island to go to other islands that require vaccinations, that they will be able to give that to them. But let's not get hung up on that idea of it, and that's my fault for getting us hung up on that idea of it. Let's get hung up on the cool part that the cruise lines are going to help out. Big ups on Royal, big ups on Celebrity, big ups on Carnival, and it's good that people that need to get off that island will be able to get off that island, and certainly people that need to go to a different part of that island where it's safe, they'll be doing that also. Hopefully that clears it up. Boom, that's your cruise news revised. Tony for Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.